Hello everyone, welcome all of you to the deep drives. So thank you all of you for the really lovely appreciation and lovely support in the last two videos. So I thought making such a videos which really add value in your future examination that is going to happen in 23 February. So which is GSI examination. So I will solve few past year question paper. Like in this particular part I will solve the Igneous petrology of GSI 2022. Okay, so the session will be the completely both Hindi and English mix, so that you will be understand properly. And the video is going to be in the two part. In this particular part I'll be solving from the question 37 to 41. In the next session I'll be solving after 40. ठीक है, so most of the session will be like Hindi and English पे होगा. So hope this particular video and other video also add value to your life and your examination. So if you really like the video, please like the video, share the video and subscribe my channel. So it will give me a boost for the making such a fantastic video in near future, so that it will really add value in your life, not examination, in your life as well. So hope so you really like the video and really like the content. Okay, so the before going to the main theme, I would just want to share the detailed syllabus analysis of the prelims कि क्या क्या क्वेश्चन पूछता है. ठीक है, what should be your approach for the GSI prelim examination. है ना, if you see the latest trend of the GSI 2022, जब भी आप देखोगे GSI 2022, so the question was like medium to high level, not easy, very easy level, right? So it will be completely like mixing of two concept, you know, mixing of two concept. So if you look and the important part of the Igneous petrology, so petrogenesis part is really important, you know, typically petrogenesis of alkaline rocks, you know, such as carbonatite, kimberlite, lamprophire, right, nepheline salite. So this part is really important. You can get like one question or two question or three question maximum. And other part also, magmatic differentiation and assimilation is really important, and such as like igneous rock series is also important, and the magma evolution is also important. ये जो दिया हुआ है magma times and their evolution is also important. So IGS classification is also important, some part of texture is also important. ठीक है, and common is binary ternary, so तो definitely आएगा. ठीक है, all the syllabus is equally distributed in the GSI prelims, so you can get 10 to 12 question in each section. Igneous से भी 10 से 12 question आएगा, and sedimentary से भी 10 से 12 question आएगा. The subject will be equally distributed, है ना. But the tricky part is, ठीक है, if you come to the main syllabus, it is completely expanded, right? Expanded part of GSI prelims. GSI prelims पे देखो, it is only given the magma types and their evolution. ठीक है, if you come to the mains part, it is written कि viscosity, temperature, pressure relationship in magma. ठीक है, so magma and their properties is really important, है ना. ये देखो, when you come to this part, cyanide, bonitite, anorthosite, lamprophire, this is the petrogenesis part. Bonitite से question आया, right, this year GSI 2022 पे. So if you cover the GSI mains before you appearing the GSI prelim, so it will be like get more mark in your GSI prelims. It will be really helpful for you. ठीक है, ये जो दिया हुआ है application of the binary and ternary phase diagram. What do you mean by that particular part? ठीक है, you even don't even understand कि what actually the meaning of this particular part. ठीक है, अगर ये देखोगे, so here it is written, no, binary albite unorthoid system है, frosted silica system will be there, diapside unorthoid system will be there. तो ternary पे भी यही है, diapside frosted silica, diapside frosted anorthite, है ना. So the magmatic crystallization will be there. So these are the really important part for the GSI prelims and GSI mains as well. GSI mains पे तो आपको short notes and 15 marks question लिखने मिलेगा, but if you cover the GSI main syllabus before you going to the GSI prelims, so it will be better for you for the securing like additional 5-10 marks, है ना. So let's jump into the main theme of this particular video. So let's solve this few question. I will be solving in the 2 part. ठीक है, it will be like detailed analysis of the all the question, so you can understand properly कि why it is not so, why the option will be B नहीं होगा, C होगा, क्यों होगा. There will be the some reason, right? So the video is completely in a detailed manner so that you can understand properly. So that's why it will be coming in the 2 page or 2 part. In the first part, I'll be solving from the question 37 to 41. In the next part, I'll be solving after 41. Okay? Let's read the 37 question. Which one of the following basaltic magma? First see the key terms. Okay? So basaltic magma with low K2O content. Okay? The alkali content will be low normally. K2O content will be simply low. Originated close to Benioff zone. Okay, the setting is in the Benioff zone. That means in the collisional setting. You know? It will form due to the subduction. Okay. So the option is like this. The option A will be the Mid-Oceanic ridge basalt, sosonite, bonitite. See, the option is from the GSI mains, है ना. GSI mains पे आपको sosonite मिलेगा, bonitite मिलेगा. There different type of petrogenesis. So GSI mains पे क्या पूछेगा? Write the petrogenesis of the bonitite. Okay, write the petrogenesis of kimberlite. Okay. That particular term which is really helpful in the GSI prelims कि bonitite का physical properties क्या है, so that you can understand and memorize that particular part, so that you can perform well. अगर bonitite का physical characteristic आपको पता है कि what are the different type of mineral present in that particular and what are the different type of chemical parameters, है ना, which is like characteristic of the bonitite. And what are the different type of characteristic of the sosonite. ठीक है. So if you look the option, first eliminate some option. ठीक है. अगर देखोगे A part, अगर देखोगे, so it is saying Mid-Oceanic ridge basalt, right? So Mid-Oceanic ridge formed due to the divergence of plate, right? That is associated with the rift setting. Okay, so it will be not be the answer, right? Mid-Oceanic ridge basalt will be not the answer because it is associated with the rift setting, not the collisional setting. So first eliminate this option. Option A will be eliminated. So remaining will be the B, C and D. If you know from your knowledge, bonitite is the high MgO rich rock. The MgO content will be the really high in this particular part. And if you know like sosonite is the high alkali content rock. So K2O content in this particular rock will be high. So B will be cancel out, C will be cancel out, and D will be the right answer. It will form in the island arctholite, है ना? always remember this tholite, no, this tholite will also form in the mid-oceanic ridge, है ना. Tholite will also form in the reef setting, है ना, and also in the mid-oceanic ridge setting. Sorry, not mid-oceanic ridge, it is formed in the reef setting as well as in the collisional setting. Okay, but there should be some difference or like some physical difference in between the island arc tholite and mid-oceanic ridge tholite, right? There should be the difference. जो mid-oceanic ridge पे form होगा, there will be the high MgO content. In that tholite, the MgO content will be high, but island arc पे low MgO content होगा. So this is the basic difference between the island arc tholite and mid-oceanic ridge tholite. Okay, and one more thing, let me just add some. Page. You know, right? When there will be the subduction happen or when there will be the collision happen between the two plates, okay? So when the magma comes, okay, due to the partial melting, okay, you will get normally you know, calc-alkaline rock in the subduction zone. So calc-alkaline rock कौन सा होता है? andesite, right? The example will be the andesite. So important point is you will get tholite in the mid-oceanic ridge setting पे मिलेगा आपको, रिफ्ट सेटिंग पे भी मिलेगा, collisional setting पे भी मिलेगा, but you will get only calc-alkaline rock typical island arc setting, है ना, subduction zone setting पे typical. So calc-alkaline rock will be the characteristic of the island arc setting, but ये जो tholite है ये आपको दोनों सेटिंग पे मिलेगा, ठीक है, रिफ्ट सेटिंग पे भी मिलेगा आपको, and also you will get in the subduction zone setting, है ना. And also remember this tholite magma, ये जो tholite magma है, tholite magma will comes from the lithosphere, है ना, slightly, that is crust plus, you know, like lithosphere will be made up of crust and upper mantle, right? You can get some of the theoretic magma in the asthenosphere as well, है ना. And when there will be the theoretic magma comes from the lithosphere, ठीक है, there will be the some magmatic differentiation and assimilation slightly takes place, and due to that particular differentiation part, है ना, so you will get, ठीक है, you will get tholite ridge, sorry, let me write, you will get tholite ridge rock in the trench or very close to trench part, ठीक है. Why this is so? Due to the less time taking for the differentiation, it will take less time for the differentiation. So when the tholeitic magma comes from the lithosphere, it will form the tholite rich rock, ठीक है. When you will go to the away from the island arc or like in the trench, you will get the alkaline rich rock, you will get alkaline rich rock, ठीक है, आपको alkaline rich rock मिलेगा. So if you look this diagram, when the magma comes in this particular part, in the trench part, you will get tholite, ठीक है. If you go away from the trench, you will get normally alkaline type rock, alkaline rock, है ना. ये जो tholite है ना, ये सब alkaline है, also called the सब alkaline series और सब alkaline series बोलते हैं इसको. है ना. Alkaline rock, can you name some rock which is like alkaline in nature? Very Nephilim cyanide, no? Nephilim cyanide. And calc-alkaline rocks, cal-alkaline is andesite, right? Andesite, which is the characteristic of subduction law. ठीक है, clear all those detail. Always remember tholite आपको trench पे मिलेगा, and if you go away from the trench you will get normally alkaline rock. ठीक है. Why this is? The parameter is the differentiation and assimilation that really affects for the igneous rock series. So the tholite in forming the trench, ठीक है, it takes the less time. Tholite takes the less time for the differentiation, and the alkaline rock get most time for the differentiation. That's why you will get away from this trench part. ठीक है. So this is the cross section of the island arc setting for the complete understanding of the igneous rock series. And always this is the important topic, है ना, igneous rock series in different setting, whether it is the collisional setting or reef setting. ठीक है. Please go to the JD Winter book, the chapter 10, I think chapter 10 or 11, the generation of the basaltic melt or like mantle. ठीक है. Please go through that. This is the really important topic and more like slightly the tricky one for the complete understanding of the basaltic melt generation. ठीक है. And the petrology of the mantle. So this is the cross section of the island arc. You will get the different type of igneous rock series in the various type of setting, and this cross section has been taken from the STEM 2002 paper. So this is the paper, and hope so you completely understand all those things. Okay, you will get the alkaline rock in this back arc or magmatic arc part. You will get the tholite in the trench part. Why this is so? Due to the fractional crystallization and the magmatic differentiation. ठीक है. So tholite will take the less time for the differentiation part. That's why you will normally get the tholite in the trench. You will get the alkaline rock in the back arc or magmatic arc part. ठीक है, away from the trench, because it takes the long time for the differentiation part. है ना? Hope so you completely understand. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section, so that I will like contact with you for the like doubt clearance. ठीक है. Hope so you understand the question number 37, है ना. Why it is the island arc tholite and Meadowsonic ridge tholite के अंदर में डिफरेंस क्या है, एंड जो ये आइलैंड आर्क थोलाइट मिलता है वो क्यों मिलता है थोलाइट. Why in the Benny of John, close to Benny of John, why you will get the tholite? You will get the tholite in the range because it takes the less time for the differentiation and the fractional crystallization. ठीक है. So the D will be the right answer. Okay. So this is the classification. Okay. This is more content, like several classification scheme has been proposed for the arc rock based on the FUMGO versus silica or K2O versus silica. There will be the merged classification like high K series, medium K series and low K series. So this is the overall classification. So low K series, medium K series, high K series and the Sosonite series. So Sosonite series is the high K2O content series. High K2O content series. If you look, low K series will be normally found in the island arc tholite series. It is also called the island arc tholite series, which is different for tholite that erupted at Meadowsonic ridge. अभी बताया there will be the some difference between the Meadowsonic ridge tholite and the island arc tholite based upon the physical characteristic, ठीक है, and the appearance of the different type of mineral, ठीक है, which is like MgO rich, which is more MgO rich, which is less MgO rich, which is more alkali content, which is less alkali content, है ना. So that is the main difference. And always remember ये जो tholite है that is called subalkaline, है ना, subalkaline series, and one is alkaline series. alkaline series and another is calc-alkaline series. ठीक है, let's go to the next. So sosonite chemical characteristic क्या है? It is near saturated in silica, low iron enrichment. So this is the really important for the GSI mains, ठीक है, and also GSI prelims also, है ना? So this is the different type of chemical characteristic of sosonite rich rock. Like it is the iron content will be lower, the alkali content will be the higher, alkali content will be higher side, like Na2O and K2O will be greater than 5%. High K2O by Na2O, the ratio will be the high. The ratio of two alkali will be the high. So steep positive slope for K2O versus silica. If you plot the like K2O versus silica, the slope will be steep. Okay, you will get this. Sosonite यहाँ पे मिलेगा आपको, ठीक है. Enrichment in the RBSR. Please go through this. Please take a screenshot or please make pause of this video and take the screenshot and write in your copy. ठीक है, जब तक आप लिखोगे नहीं कुछ चीज आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा. पहले समझो अच्छे से and then write some notes, ठीक है, for the proper revision. Last time आपको रिविजन करने में इजी होगा, ठीक है. And the sosonitic rich rock will be the low TiE content also, ठीक है. Sosonite rock tend to be associated with the calc-alkaline island adsorption volcanism, and also you will get the Igneous. And the always remember sosonite will be the rich in the K2O, ठीक है. You will get the positive steep slope. If you plot K2O versus silica अगर plot करोगे, you will get the steep positive slope. So this is the diagram, right? This is the diagram between the K2O and silica. So you will get sosonite rich rock, ठीक है. If you see the K2O content will be the higher and you will get the steep positive slope here, ठीक है, steep positive slope. And this is the high K series, this is the medium K series, this is the low K series. Here the silica content will be the higher, the K2O content will be the lower. So this is the like diagram taken from the paper, some paper. So that is associated with the volcanism, है ना. ये volcanism का chemical analysis हुआ है in the Andes mountain, and that is north volcanic zone, right, and southern volcanic zone, ठीक है, central volcanic zone. यहाँ पे आपको like analysis हुआ है different rock sample का. So this is the plotting between the K2 and SiO2 in that particular area, and from that paper it shows that sosonite shows the high K2O content, and there will be the some transition between the sosonite, high K and medium K and also low K. So this is the classification scheme, है ना. So this is the classification scheme आपको जो मिलेगा. And this is, you already know, this is the total alkali and silica. This is also really important diagram. This is also important diagram for the examination point of view. We did GATE, we did GSI prelims, we did CSI net, ठीक है. So this is the diagram between the TAs, total alkali, that is Na2O and K2O, and also SiO2. So there will be the some transition between the alkaline and subalkaline, ठीक है. There will be the some transition that separate from the alkaline to subalkaline. And the one more thing, you know, right, aluminous classification scheme, you know, right, pore aluminous, meta aluminous. Pore aluminous is not same as the alkaline, ठीक है. So this is the diagram between the Na2O and K2O, Na2O plus K2O, ठीक है. So this is the basic difference between the tholite basalt and alkaline basalt. I already mentioned. So tholite is subalkaline. So make the screenshot. This has been taken from the John D. Winter, like after Hawks and McBreen in 1993 paper. So that tells about there will be the slightly difference between tholitic basalt and alkaline basalt. कि alkaline basalt पे आपको ground mass क्या होगा, OPX present होगा कि नहीं, olivine present होगा कि नहीं. So this is the like mineralogical classification scheme. And phenocryst क्या होगा, plagioclase होगा कि नहीं. So this is the very basic diagram, right? Very basic classification. You can get like from this part also you can get such question कि in which there will be the no olivine, in which basalt. Theoretical basalt has no olivine, ठीक है. If you go to the some alkaline basalt, there will be the some olivine present there, ठीक है. So this is the like difference between tholite basalt and alkaline basalt. please take a screenshot of it, and if you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section. Okay? And this is also really important. Please go through this. There will be the some tholite series, calc-alkaline series, alkaline series. Okay? Which is the calc-alkaline series is predominance of the andesite. Abhi bola, which is calc-alkaline series is always associated with the subduction zone. है ना? So calc-alkaline series is the characteristic of the subduction zone. जो calc-alkaline के series मतलब andesitic rich rock जो होता है, andesite rich rock always. But you will get alkaline and tholite rock in the rift setting. Alkaline and tholite rock आपको rift setting पे मिलेगा. Tholite आपको rift पे भी मिलेगा and like subduction पे भी मिलेगा. But calc-alkaline rock आपको सिर्फ subduction पे ही मिलेगा. ठीक है? So please go through this. This is a light simple literature. You can go in your own way. So here it is written theoretic series is characteristic of extensional stress. ठीक है? Mediocenic ridge अभी बताया था. And also there will be some difference between the Mediocenic ridge tholite and the island arc tholite based on the physical characteristic and also the presence of different mineral. Okay? So this is the same. Here you can see tholite are generated at the Mediocenic ridge, also in the rift. Sorry, not rift, subduction zone. Okay? Also generated at the island arc and the subduction zone. Clear? So I hope you completely understand the question number 37, I think, and some have also understand the slightly notes. Okay, let's go to the next question. Question number 38. Here it is say ki match the following SiAl rich melt and which one is the correct answer. So list 1 पे ion type दिया हुआ है, non bridging ion, bridging ion, network modifying ion and network forming ion, है ना? So you already know, right? Bridging ion is oxygen. What do you mean by bridging ion? Bridge, right? It comes from bridge. जैसे मान लो यहाँ पे आपको ब्रिज करता है ना? यह ब्रिज है आप जो कर जाते हैं. ठीक है? So what do you mean by bridging ion? That connects two or more atoms, है ना? मतलब single atoms bridges मतलब जो connect करता है, bridges to metals. So example will be oxygen. ठीक है? That connects between the two atoms is called the bridging ion. You know, right? It is oxygen. So B will be the one. So B will be one. B will be one here and B will be one here. So let's eliminate these two options. ठीक है? Either the option will be A होगा, नहीं तो B होगा answer. ठीक है? Let's go to next. What do you mean by network modifying ion and what do you mean by network forming ion? Simple, right? ये आपको टर्मिनोलॉजी पहले देखो. नेटवर्क फॉर्मिंग मतलब जो नेटवर्क फॉर्म करता है और नेटवर्क बिल्ड करता है ना? जो आयन नेटवर्क फॉर्म करता है, दैट मीन्स टू फॉर्म बॉन्ड, राइट? टू फॉर्म बॉन्ड that means that connects the atom to form the network. जैसे मान लो सिलिका, ठीक है? सिलिकॉन Si4+ है ना? That forms the 4 oxygen when it joins the 4 oxygen atom forming SiO4 tetrahedral, right? So Si is the क्या होगा? नेटवर्क फॉर्मिंग आयन होगा, राइट? दैट कनेक्ट्स with 4 oxygen atom to form the silica tetrahedral part, right? What is the application? अगर जब आपको नेटवर्क फॉर्म करेगा मतलब the bonding characteristic will be the so high, right? That increases the network that increases the network. अगर आपका network increase होगा, so there will be the increasing in the viscosity. There will be the increasing in the viscosity. So Si4 plus act as the network forming ion, है ना? So Si flow कहाँ है? Si, yeah. So 4, right? D will be 4. So D will be 4. So D will be 4. This is the right answer. And what do you mean by network modifying ion? Let me erase this part. Let me erase this particular part. What do you mean by network modifying ion? जो नेटवर्क को मॉडिफाई कर देता है, सिंपल वर्ड, ठीक है, इट विल नॉट एग्जिस्ट एक्चुअली. नेटवर्क मॉडिफाई मतलब जो ब्रेकेज होता है, जो सपोज देयर विल बी द कंटिन्यूअस नेटवर्क इन द सिस्टम, सो देयर विल बी द सम मॉडिफायर इन दैट पर्टिकुलर नेटवर्क. जैसे मान लीजिए व्हिच एक्चुअली डू नॉट बॉन्ड, व्हिच डू नॉट बॉन्ड एक्चुअली डायरेक्टली. नेटवर्क मॉडिफाई मतलब which do not bond directly actually, or do not present in the network, do not bond directly to network, है ना, to network. It will form in between network. जैसे मान लीजिए कहीं कहीं पे void space है, right? There will be the some interstitial in between the atom. So in those void spaces, in this particular atom will come, ठीक है. So the example like Ca and Na. So this is the network modifying ion. So C will be the 3 Mg and also Mg will be some part. Mg Al भी होगा आपका network modifying ion. Clear? Hope so you clear the question. ठीक है. जैसे chemical spaces such as Ca, Na, Fe, Mg which do not actually bond directly to the network, है ना, but simply sit in the ionic form within its interstitial holes are called network modifier. That means it modifies the network. It modifies the network. It modifies the network. Not form the network. It modifies the network. ठीक है? That means actually that is do not bond directly. If you like अगर bonding chemical bonding chapter जाओगे in the mineralogy, you will properly understand. ठीक है? I will gradually upload those lecture for the complete understanding of the mineralogy. Okay, let's go to the next question. So next question is like which one of the following ultramafic rocks represent the undepleted and fertile metal? Okay, let's first understand what do you mean by undepleted fertile metal. You know what do you mean by undepleted fertile metal? When there will be the partial melting of the metal occurs, when there will be the partial melting of metal occurs, there will be the some melt, some particular melt, कोई melt होगा and some has the some residue will be there, right? This is called the depleted metal. इसको भी बोलते हैं depleted metal, है ना? Which is rich in the Horsburgite. And this part is rich in the basaltic ridge rock, है ना, olivine होगा, OPX होगा, ठीक है. एक्चुअली ये जो फर्टाइल मेटल है और अनडिप्लीटेड मेटल है, undepleted metal also called the fertile metal, which is the main composition will be the mantle simple, ठीक है, mantle. You know, right? There will be the composition of the mantle is ultramafic in nature. Ultramafic in nature. That is called the peridotite. Peridotitic rich melt. है ना? If you like understand the complete like classification scheme of the ultramafic rocks, then you will properly understand ki what do you mean by undepleted metal and what do you mean by the depleted metal. We will gradually discuss in the proper lecture, ठीक है. And these particular undepleted metal, the primary source of the undepleted metal will be the generating basaltic partial melt, है ना, generating the partial basaltic partial melt. If you look the composition, so dunite will be the olivine rich, right, है ना, so greater than 90% olivine. If you look the ultramafic classification, जैसे ये classification जो है olivine, OPX and CPX, if you see the dunite will be present here, है ना, dunite यहाँ पे present होगा, ठीक है. So this will be not be the answer. Dunite will be not be answer. And websterite, if you see the websterite, it will come in the base part, right? The websterite. यहाँ पे olivine low होगा. If the olivine will be low, it will not form the basaltic melt, है ना? It will not affect in the generation of the basaltic melt. So this will be not be the answer. Either the answer will be the Hochbergite and either the answer will be the Lehercholite. This is same, right? The Hochbergite and Lehercholite is collinear in nature. If you look the diagram, it will be the collinear in nature. It comes in the collinear. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so if you look, the Hochbergite, Lehercholite and Whorlite will be collinear in nature. Collinear, but Lehercholite is a typical composition of the peridotite. Peridotite having some olivine and OPX and CPX will be there Lehercholite पे, ठीक है. So Lehercholite will be the right answer for this question. Hochbergite will be the not the right answer, but simple thing is Hochbergite and Lehercholite will be collinear in nature, है ना, collinear. But Lehercholite का जो composition है, it is a typical peridotite rock with the olivine and OPX and CPX, ठीक है. If you look this diagram also, so if you look that when there will be the some partial melting, ठीक है, Lehercholite को partial melting करोगे, it will form the tholite basalt, है ना. So Lehercholite is probably fertile unaltered metal, है ना. So fertile unaltered metal. So fertile metal means that is the main source for the generation of the basaltic melt. ठीक है. And the dunite and Hochbergite are refractory residuum after basalt has been extracted by partial melting. When the liquid has been extracted, ठीक है, it will come to this. It will form the dunite residue. ठीक है. When the dunite and Hochbergite will be the form like after basalt has been extracted. ठीक है. If you see, basalt has been extracted to form the dunite residue. No, it will form the residue. So it has been taken from the Brown and Musset 1990 paper for the complete understanding of upon the partial melting of the Lehercholite. Okay? So the right answer will be the Lehercholite, not Hochbergite. Hope so you understand properly. If you don't even understand, let me know in the comment section. Let's go to the next. Okay. So which one of the following rock types doesn't come under the Ayaegi classification rock? It is pretty simple, right? Pretty simple and fact based. There is no no rocketry question in this particular part. So this is a really fact based question, right? Tonalite will be present in the Ayaegi classification. Ayaegi classification of the plutonic rock, है ना? Diorite also be present. Dolerite will be not present. Is the equivalent of the gabbro, same as the gabbroic type or dolerite rock. Same composition will be the same. Plagioclase will be there. Pyroxene will be there in the dolerite rock. So it the characteristic will be the dike and seal. No? The dolerite ridge form the dike and seal as well. And troctolite आपको पता है, troctolite will be also present in the ultra gabbroic rock classification, है ना. Gabbroic rock classification पे troctolite present होगा. So answer will be the dolerite will be the right answer, not come. ठीक है, dolerite will be the right answer. If you see the Ayaegi classification, this part is you know, right? QAPF diagram, right? QAPF diagram. So like this. Right, diamond diagram, QAPF diagram will be there. For the plutonic classification scheme is there, and for the volcanic classification scheme is there, right? You know. So IGS classification आपको पता है, please go through this is you know right, plutonic classification भी rock है and volcanic classification भी rock है, that is the extrusive in nature and this is the aphanetic rock or extrusive, ठीक है. Phaneretic and aphanetic classification you pretty know, right? Same, this is the phaneretic rock IGS classification QAPF diagram, same as this is the ultramafic, ठीक है. ultramafic IGS classification ये है. IGS classification you know right, Hochbergite, lergolite, whorlite and some hornblende rich rock, hornblendite, olivine hornblendite. Please go through these properly for the complete understanding and GSI prelim पे भी क्वेश्चन पूछेगा, जैसे composition ये क्या है वो क्या है, and GSI mains पे भी directly write down the ultramafic classification or write out the QAPF classification of the diagram. And the IGS classification you know this is the aphanetic rock, right? Volcanic rich, volcanic रॉक का. सो ग्रेनाइट का रेलाइट है, राइट, नो राइट, लाइटाइट, सिनाइट का ट्रेचाइट है, यू नो, नेफिलियन सिनाइट का फोनोलाइट है, यू नो, ब्रिटिश. सो सेम एज IGS classification ये गैब्रोइक रॉक है. सो olivine and plagioclase will form the troctolite and the plagioclase and pyroxene will form the gabbro, right? So this is the gabbroic rock IGS classification. IGS means International Union of जियोलॉजिकल साइंस. मतलब ये सब कमीशन एक एस्टेब्लिश किए थे फॉर द कंप्लीट क्लासिफिकेशन स्कीम ऑफ दोस. सो दिस इज द अल्ट्रामाफिक क्लासिफिकेशन यू नो राइट, एंड TAS. सो दिस इज द टोटल alkali silica diagram, we'll gradually discuss. So this is the weight percentage Na2O and K2O, and this is the weight percentage of the silica. So this is the complete alkali chemical analysis. So TAS diagram, right? It is the completely plotting between Na2O and K2O and silica. So clinopyroxene bearing nephelinite called the izeolite. It is pretty simple, right? It is a fact base. Please go through some type of rock and memorize some composition, है ना? Izeolite will be the right answer for this. So CPX bearing nephelinite will be the izeolite. So this is the very fact based question. So I have add some like notes for the different type of rocks, जैसे Hochbergite है ना, graginite. If you see graginite, phonolytic nephelinite, granite, nephelinite, sienite है ना, harrisite will be the troctolite. Please go through this, like make some screenshot and make notes out of it, so that you can perform well in the diagram in the examination. So same, I have added some notes for the different type of composition of the different rock, and please go through this. So this is the assignment for you. Please practice these two questions, you know, and let me know the answer in the comment section. Otherwise, like, mail me. You can find my mails in the description box or in the about section of the channel. Okay, so hope so you like the content, and hope so you like the explanation of this particular part. So in the coming part I'll be covering after 41 onwards. Okay, so hope so you really like it. Please keep supporting the channel for the future like videos, and hope so you really like it. Thank you so much. I'll be uploading the next part soon. Thank you.